I'll get there.
No, go ahead.
Mind if I ask what the camera's for?
Dude, we have an award-winning YouTube channel.
Oh.
We recently crossed 10 or 100,000 views.
Oh, really?
Yep, 250 subscribers
Nice.
over 18 years.
That'll show how little people
there,
that
you
actually
see
watch your
a-
videos subscribe.
You see a monstrous
Owl.
owl.
The thing on the front of the book.
The thing on the front of the book.
Oh, wow.
Is it awake?
That thing has
Who
thighs.
surprises you?
Surprised.
Oh no. Can I say something?
No.
Give him a minute.
And what is she going to do to you?
I don't know. So,
She walks up to you
okay.
and attacks you twice with her talons.
That's not very nice.
That's
Yeah,
that's very nice. I greet myself as she's slashing me. She like cuts me in half. I'm like, "Hi, my name is Zip here." Like as she's cutting me. Like, have you heard of Geico? We have 100 years of service. If you wanted that.
Okay.
No, I'm dead.
No, you got this, man.
What's your armor class?
12, 13.
11 misses. And then the other one misses. She misses on both of them.
As I'm dodging, I'm like, yeah, 50% or more. 50%.
She then does a legendary action.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Oh no, I use shield as my reaction.
This thing has legendary actions? Oh.
That's a boss.
We
And she
might-
touches you
I use my shield.
with cold.
We might have wanted to save banishment.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, but can I use shield as an action, as a reaction?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
What does that bump up your armor class to?
I think it bumps it up to 4. I think 4 points. I don't remember clearly.
Let's look it up.
Yeah, I don't have my phone on me.
Shield?
Yeah,
the
shield.
spell?
Yeah, it's a level 1 spell. Can someone pass me a d20? Or actually, no. It depends on It depends on how much it bumps me up to. Because if it only bumps me up, it has to at least bump me up to 3.
Gives him +5 to his armor class.
Okay, yeah.
+5 to the armor class. So where are you now?
I mean, I'm like at the doorway, and she's about to touch me some frost or something. Can I use your d20?
Yeah.
You don't need to roll.
Huh?
You don't need to roll. What's your
Oh.
armor class now?
+5, that would be 18.
18. So she misses you with that. So now you are on hold
So
while we resolve some of the other stuff downstairs.
So I'm just like standing there, we're just talking about
Did we
Geico.
hear your screams?
I'm just talking to her about how Geico could save 50% or more on car insurance and how she could definitely use a new car.
So it's your turn. You want to swing?
Me?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
No.
She's like,
I start getting okay. So I pull out so I'm like, it's okay, and I give her an electric hug, trying to paralyze her from the waist down. Yeah, I give her a just tiny, cute electric little hug that's maybe 1,000 volts. It might just kill her. It's fine.
That's not how spells work.
No.
Yeah, no, but I would like to use Shocking Grasp. It is a cantrip. That's fine.
All right, roll it.
Definitely not how
Maybe
cantrips
use
work.
this one?
Or no, yeah. Isn't that a roll? Shocking grasp?
Yeah, Shocking Grasp. An 11 does not hit. I'm guessing.
Nope, does not hit. So you're on pause now.
Yeah.
Let's go resolve the other part of the party.
What's your spell attack bonus? Is that what you use for shocking grass
Yeah,
or
it
no?
should be.
It's +5, but I don't think that really helps.
16?
16, that's better.
16. 16 does it.
Okay, so I give her a little, just like a little. And what happens now? Does it paralyze or something like that? Or-
No.
No.
Okay.
How much damage do you do?
She's.
Do I roll for that?
Yeah.
It's in the middle.
What did you roll?
It's literally.
Oh, that's a
dark.
different dice. You
No,
don't
you're-
roll that for damage.
You're rolling damage dice
Oh. Okay. What's the
for your
damage?
spell.
Oh, it's. I don't know what to use for Shocking Grasp. What type of dice? I think it was.
Don't do that again.
Sure.
Roll a 1d8.
D8.
What level are you?
7.
2d8.
2d8s. Oh, I guess I'll find another d8 here. Can anyone speak? Oh, 2d8s right here. 12. 8 and
Nice.
4.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. Your turn's done. Everyone else down here.
Do we hear screams?
What are you doing?
I don't think I screamed.
You're healing.
She's missing.
I touch him and give him back 13 hit points.
Nice. Thank you.
think you should put yourself on your shoulder. 'Cause you're definitely gonna need some.
And I get myself back 19 hit points.
Nice. I
that's
just got
two
lucky
full
from dodging.
How much
the freaking
damage do you
ice
deal,
tornado.
and how much do you
Owls.
heal?
Who else is down here? The only one that's not is Jerry. We'll do Jerry. All right, what do you do?
Okay, so we're all good now. We don't have to worry, right?
Well, besides that owl, but we don't
He's
know
coming
about
back.
it.
You don't know about the owl,
We don't know about the
I
owl.
don't know about the owl, except me.
and you don't know about the misfits at the end of the room where Jerry is.
In here, there's gargoyles, ice gargoyles.
Oh, I'm just looking at some of these figures.
There's nothing. There's nothing to worry about. We're just waiting, though. There could be something to worry about.
We need
Yeah,
to
you
figure out where to
haven't
go
you haven't
next.
seen Zip in a while, but you do see Jerry at the end of the hall, just kind of. You guys, this is all happening at the same time. So whatever Jerry decides to do, you'll go from there.
And we also have potentially a frost giant spawning back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out where I am and do nothing.
A
You
monstrosity.
can search this for treasure. So it's an armory with rusting
Put
giant
this in that
stuff.
room over there, please, Shane.
Oh, right here for
Yeah,
the owl.
Yeah, that's the owl.
You could just quickly check here, see if anything valuable
I
in
don't even
there.
know owl. Okay, nice.
And then I can get trapped
It's
in
just
there.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just chill.
You're chilling.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you're up. You're within. We'll call it Party C.
Party.
We have Party A, B, and then you are C down here. So
Party
it is.
A.
Okay.
It is the four of you down here.
Okay. So I mean.
I've never seen a party split three ways before, too. This is good. Or not.
Not really. I'm gonna look in the this right here for the in the
Move your
armory.
mini in there,
Yeah, the armory.
and there is nothing of value. You see the
Oh.
old giant helmet and some old rusted weapons,
Oh.
but nothing you can use, and nothing that pretty much any giant would want to wear as armor.
Okay.
It's old and dilapidated.
Yeah, I think that's it for me then. Just gonna let that.
Resh, if you did your stuff, are you going to move?
I'm spending actually 2 rounds doing healing. 1 round healing myself, 1 round healing him. So I'm healing this round.
Rounds. So you are up. What are you going to do?
Can I ask the soul if he knows anything about this location, anything about the...
Professor Scant. Yes. Let's take a look at Professor Scant. Where is Professor Scant? There we go. Not the Codicil of White. Ah, there we go. Professor Orb. It's a smooth 5-pound sphere of smoky gray quartz about the size of a grapefruit. Don't eat it. Close examination reveals 2 or more pinpricks of silver light coming from deep inside the sphere.
quick question. Is the spear a limited use thing? Like, is it a... can it only be used a certain amount of times before it's gone? Or is it like a spell slot? Or...
It's
Nope.
like I think just
But
it's something inside of it that you talk to.
Exactly.
Okay. So
You know, Thea is right. Thea, sorry.
Okay.
So you can ask it questions. You do feel the entity, so you want to talk to it, or
Yeah, I'm gonna ask it some questions. If possible, I'll also take a. I'll just ask questions first.
what are some of the questions?
Do you know anything about this location or just the location at the moment? That's my first question.
So it tells you all about this area. So it's a little bit. First of all, it starts talking about vampires and everything about vampires, the traits of vampires, how vampires are created, where vampires were first created. Some of the stuff you kind of knew about because you are a necromancer and vampires are, kind of in your realm.
Especially considering it's one method for immortality.
Exactly. So, I mean, you're really enthralled by what this Professor Scan is talking about in terms of vampires.
Nice pun.
And giving you information that you didn't even know about vampires, like the different colors of eyes of vampires.
Yeah, not too much interested in that.
But you're like, wow, you know, it'd be different colors of eyes. I mean, the different races of vampires. Like, you think there's just one kind of race of vampires, but really there's vampires, you know, all different races. And talks about the different types. You know, when a dwarven vampire becomes a vampire, there's different traits on that. Gnome vampires, you're like, wow, gnomes can be vampires too.
It's like
the vampire has to be really small,
teeth.
with like the little teeth on that. You know, so it hadn't talked to anyone for quite some time because you pulled it from the cold, dead hand of someone else.
Okay.
And it really loves vampires. It then goes into the rituals surrounding the making, bottling, and drinking of Elverquist, which is a rare ruby-colored elven liqueur distilled. This is from sunshine and rare summer fruits.
Okay, so I don't really care too much about alcohol, so we...
but it's elven alcohol, so is it really alcohol? I mean, a dwarf would say it tastes just like water.
Yeah, I would... how much time has passed? None?
Enough. Not enough, actually. You're
Okay,
fine.
so I'd remind it...
But it then tells you, before you can remind it, almost like it's reading your mind, and there's a telepathic connection to this. No one else can hear this. This is just you. It then talks about the fate of Nethril.
I don't recall. Who
You
that is.
do recall Nethril. It is actually where you're trying to go. And the reason you came to the Misty Island, we'll call it the Misty Glacial, the floating glacier island, was to get the orb and to get the Codicil of White. And it then tells you about the history of Nethril. The fate of Nethril. Are you ready?
I guess. I have no idea what...
Most people here don't
I'm betting
either.
Ancient wizard realm. They had earth moats and were super high-powered wizards, and then they all just kind of went extinct one day.
Okay.
No one's really sure why. So the Empire of Netheril collapsed like 2,000 years ago.
However,
But there's
Winter
shit all over the
flavors.
place that's really powerful.
and you want to go there because the super most powerful special magic items are there.
All right.
And this Valine lady that bumped into you kind of like coerced her into this quest of finding it. And this was the first step of finding Lost Nethril. And then,
listen.
like Reshif just said, as you're kind of like having this telepath, he's like, we know nothing about the fate of Nethril. But then you hear, and only you, Professor Scantz, oh, I do. And this is what he tells you.
I'm definitely interested now.
The Empire of Nethril arose more than 5,000 years ago. And those who follow the Decla Reckoning calendar would place the date of Nethril's birth around minus 3,859 DR. The Netherese legacy began with the discovery of the Nether Scrolls. These long golden scrolls taught Netherese arcanists how to wield magic well beyond their wildest fantasies. It took centuries. But the Netherese who managed the power of the Nether Scrolls became a ruling class, ruling on great flying cities and taking refuge in remote subterranean layers. Despite their great power, the Netherese faced a growing threat. Under the heart of their empire lived spell-casting aberrations called Faerun. Using their ability to drain magic, the Faerun began to unravel the weave, without which the Nethril could collapse. Without which the weave, it's pretty much which holds all magic together. Without which the Nethril would collapse into ruin. In minus 339 DR, 4 years after the fall of Yethrin, the Empire's most powerful arcanist, Karis attempted to neutralize the Faerun threat by casting a spell of unparalleled power that would enable him to replace Misrael as the god of magic, giving him absolute control over the weave. Misrael countered Kraus at the key moment during the casting of the spell, a feat she could accomplish only by sacrificing herself and thus tearing the weave. So it's always been a wonder what happened to the weave. We never knew, did we?
No, but this is way before.
Yeah, this is
300 DR.
300
Negative
DR.
300 DR.
Right. So the weave has been a problematic and as a part of other mythologies of
Evil Wolf tried to take over the weave.
Right.
definitely, but that's like 1500.
I mean,
DR.
I think she deserves it. I mean, she murders people. I think that's.
Do I like any of my party members? Or
That's
my
up to
character,
you.
I mean, I have no idea about I don't really know the details, nothing. So if I do, I was thinking I would share what I just learned with all your characters.
Yeah.
Does he know where this lost city of Yethril is? That's where we're trying to go.
Okay, I'll definitely ask them that.
Yethril or Yethrin?
Yethrin?
Yethrin's a person. Oh no, it's a place. Never mind. I was wrong.
Yethril's the city under the ice, right?
That's right.
We're drilling with the cutter. So we think the Codicicle of White is here, in this castle or in this fortress.
Yes.
We think it's in here somewhere.
Yes.
We needed to go drill a hole to get to Yethril. We don't know where Yethril is yet.
Yes.
Does
So
he know where Yethril is?
yes.
Okay.
So the second that spell was countered, that the Netherese was trying to cast to take over the weave, it was countered. Once it was countered, Kraus was slain. Mistral gave up her life, and time thereafter, most of the creatures of the world were either without magic or they can't control it. So the world's without magic, and thus the great cities of Netheril crashed to the ground. Many arcanists who survived were driven mad. Once magic came into use, Nethrain arcanists could no longer cast their spells. It was pretty much chaos. And that's what he tells you.
Okay.
And that's your turn.
Okay.
That was a lot.
Yeah, it was. I was about to say, if you want, we could just skip to any of the rest. Say we did it. You'll tell us if it's relevant.
And I'm certain that you tell this to your party.
Yeah.
Except for the ones you don't like.
Yep.
You like me, don't. I mean,
Jerry, you're up.
As you're just not telling me about your quest to become a vampire.
Now that I'm in that room that I found earlier, I decided that I'll go down the stairs. Remember the ice room with the ice?
the stairs going down.
Yeah.
Unlike my room.
So you are going down the stairs?
Yes.
Your character doesn't like the undead.
So you go down the stairs, move your thing over here.
Since you're trying to become immortal, I see that.
So he's
as
going
a
down these
challenging
stairs.
That's right.
So here,
Loaf, my god.
there. Where do you want to put
Makes
it?
sense.
I don't know. I'm not going to get this right anyway. So we'll go right here. And then there's the stairs. Put them right there.
I look at it.
The staircase descends into a vaulted chamber. A 9-foot-high railing of sculpted ice hugs the staircase as it descends to the chamber floor, which, like the stairs, is smooth and gleaming. Right, Henry?
Yes.
A walrus, as big as an elephant, is having a grand old time, rolling and sliding on the ice.
Oh. Is he like
Don't
a
worry about it.
family?
You don't know?
I walk down the stairs and onto like the smooth floor.
Can I get a DC? Can I get a dexterity check? Acrobatics?
Okay. What dice?
D20.
Okay. I got 18.
Plus your dex modifier.
17.
17? Perfect.
Minus 1.
The ice is a little slippery, but you're able to walk on it.
Yes.
And what are you going to do?
How far is if he's just going farther down, how big is the seal compared to the wall? Like, is he like...
The walrus?
Yeah, sorry. Is the walrus just like just as thick as the wall?
As
Or are both the sides of the walrus hugging the sides?
no, it's not hugging the wall. The walrus is rolling and sliding on the ice,
Okay.
paying you little heed.
Walrus mini.
Put it more in the room.
What a charming walrus.
That way?
This room is enormous, so...
Oh, that's not a walrus.
No, it's a gibbering mouther.
Oh.
It's such a charming
Not-
walrus, can't you see?
Not trying.
Nice walrus.
Gibbering mouth. Nothing.
Jesus. I think I like that. I do not think I like that. Hey, Henry. How you doing?
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, perfect. And if you want to put it in the center of the room.
So this is the walrus sliding around on the ice.
Yep.
That's Henry coming down the stairs.
Those are
Jerry.
a lot of doors.
Jerry.
Jerry.
So those are all doors.
Correct.
You guys are lucky. You guys are finding really cool things. I'm
So have
finding the
I-
Ice Queen on
Can I
the
still do
cover of the
stuff, or have
book.
I like done enough?
Can you what?
Can I still like walk to one of the doors?
Yeah, if you want to go up to the walrus. How much more movement do you have?
Well, I just walked down the stairs.
So that's one. We'll
I
say
have a
that's
question.
one.
I have a question.
Jerry's up right now, so.
No. Sure. And I just like avoid the walrus and go over here
Perfect.
because I don't know if the walrus is that
And
friendly.
I think you have like 2 different movements left. Are you gonna open that?
Yes, please.
All right. You open it,
Yes.
and you see a long chamber going down this way, and then we'll just go like that.
Okay, and I'll send my turn.
Oh.
There's not enough room,
Oh, I see.
and we're so split.
Oh, I see.
I can't.
I see now.
It's a turtle.
It's a great map.
Oh, yes, the turtle.
No,
So
this
where I'm
is
struggling here,
There are
is
children
like,
at the table.
we're on 3 different
No,
floors,
this is
and
a-
they all
see,
need to
this
be
is
on the
1,
same
2,
map.
3, 4
Now, if
legs,
you guys
tail,
were doing
and
this
that's
all
a
at
head.
once,
That's
I would have a little bit more
That's,
leeway using it.
Well, really, you're taking it.
Try to capture
Someone
that
do some
excellent
stuff.
advanced mapping. That's some advanced Dungeons and Dragons mapping.
It's older now.
So Jerry, in
Dig
this
it.
room that you see now,
Just leave that right there.
are you gonna walk in, move your character in once? Jerry, are you gonna move into the room? You just open the door.
Yeah, walking through.
Oh, okay. At least you get to do.
And you actually see nothing, but you have no more movement left.
Got it. Is there stuff in the room, or is my vision not like far enough?
You don't know yet because you can't. You have no more movement. You have to go into the room. You do see a door at the end, though.
So move him up here. Or
What's that?
I move him up here.
No,
mean,
he only
just-
has enough movement to move once into there.
That's fine.
Yeah. And he's not far enough into the room to see
Henry, you don't have all your dice here.
to see anything in that oddly shaped room. But he does see stuff in that oddly shaped room. You just don't know what
Hey,
it is.
Henry, you're missing a few dice.
All right, who is next?
Hold on. I think one of the dice is that
Team C.
They're using.
I think it's this. I think it's Zip.
Oh,
We're
you're
at the
up,
top
Zip.
of the order.
yeah.
So,
And Auril's move.
huh?
Auril.
She goes first.
She goes first.
Does my shield still up with the
Shield
plus-
is still up.
Shield is still up.
So if I use it again, does this give me another +5?
Doesn't stack, unfortunately.
Dang it! If it's stacked,
Wow, that would.
I would just use it again, then I would win.
So-
Then I'm a winner. Unless you really
Oh my
think I'm
god, now I'm imagining like a bunch of wizards stacking shield on a Tarask.
winning. No. I imagine.
Or just
like,
on our fighder, you know?
Right, yeah.
shield. Oh, I would use shield. Like he's like a. Unless you roll a nat 20, then you're not gonna hit him. Because it doesn't matter how high your defense is. If you
It
roll a
casts
nat
Ice
20,
Storm,
Alright.
which I don't even know.
I do not enjoy that. I just said I just pleasantly say no, and he stops. He just stops in his tracks. He just stops right there. So I throw Henry at it. I throw Jerry at it, and then
But I'm
Jerry
in a
starts.
completely different room.
No, you're a casting back. You like stay scratching his face. Does that work?
Alright, it's
There goes my
instantaneous.
axe. Yeah.
Hail of rock hard ice pounds to the ground in a 20-foot radius. 40-foot high cylinder central on a point within range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw.
Deck saving throw.
Okay,
A creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 46 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Deck
Last
save.
one's turn
Extra
to storm
D8 for
area,
everything over
effect
fourth
into
level.
my
difficult
dexterity
terrain.
is 17.
Roll it.
Save.
Roll a deck save. So I think your modifier.
D20 plus your modifier.
D5. Yeah.
15.
15. What's your modifier?
No, that's with the modifier.
Okay, you fail.
Dang it.
You're
And
about
you
to be in a
take-
world of hurt.
20. No, it's not. I think I'm gonna get obliterated by this thing. Or like,
No, you're okay. You're
Sounds
okay.
like it.
I mean, there's like 2 different answers. It sounds like
Don't
it.
worry, it's fine. Yep.
Yup.
You take 20 points of damage.
Okay. Ooh. I think.
Also, how did you pick up and throw me? I'm like 3 times your size.
Here, I'm checking my health.
And it's difficult terrain.
And then does he claw too, or is it just the spell?
I can't see my health here.
I mean, I think the only thing that Auril can do now, I mean, that is an action,
Hey, I don't
right?
see my
Yep,
health
she's
on
not
my,
special. She can cast a spell.
I have no idea. This is my first time.
Actually, I don't see my health.
She can do a
on my-
legendary action.
Top middle column.
Yeah, I'm a level 7. I don't know why. I was at max points. I have max hit points.
Yeah, you were.
But now I'm not.
So you didn't roll your hit points here. So what level are you?
I'm
You're
level
a
7.
sorcerer. Sorcerer of D6. So 6 times 3 is 18 plus your con modifier.
Plus 1.
Con is plus 2. So 6 plus 2 is 12. Plus 18 is 30.
So I'm almost dead. I got 10 HP.
You got 10 hit points left, and you are up.
Okay.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay, so 30, but now I have 10. But, so I when she hits me with the storm, I'm like, how dare you? That kind of hurt, man. I say, you did a little bit too rough there.
Yeah.
Just go all Karen on her.
Like, I'm gonna call your supervisor and bring her here right now.
I did not.
So, can I ready a unseen servant?
Are you going to cast an Unseen Servant?
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast an unseen servant. Unseen servants can't attack over themselves, right? Can they not attack?
They can't, I believe.
No.
They just carry stuff.
Okay, never mind then.
I believe you should just run away.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
I do not believe that.
you're against a whole owl on your
Anyways.
own, dude. It could go a lot
So,
faster.
but I can't attack and then run, right? You can only do one.
No, you can attack and run.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So first, I take a step back, and I use my electric yo-yo that I did mention before, that I just kind of fling and wrap around the neck of the thing.
Electric
The neck of the. I mean, that was have like pretty thick neck, so I'm not sure, but I try to wrap my yo-yo around the owl and try to use shocking grasp and shock the owl.
Roll Shocking Grasp again. I think that actually.
It was a D8.
If you hit, you gotta do it.
You gotta hit.
D20.
It's
You hit.
16.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh, okay.
And
I
then
roll-
2d8.
yeah,
He's level 7.
Okay, I get 2d8s.
Hey,
5, 8.
cast-
So I
cast
get
your spell all the time,
15.
right?
What is it?
No, wait, no.
Spell.
13, sorry.
13 points of damage.
Correct.
So I have done 25 hit points to this thing. How much hit points does it have in general?
I don't think he's gonna tell you.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
You cannot tell me. Okay. Dang it. Okay, and I
Or
use
you can
my
just
I'm pretty
Yeah, you
high in
can.
acrobatics.
No.
and
That's your turn.
No, I thought I could run too.
You can move. That's right.
Yeah, so I run out. I try to run out with my acrobatics to make me go a little bit faster.
So he takes an opportunity attack though. He'll get a whack, or she'll get a whack at you.
Oh no.
So move out. Are you moving away? Are you running away?
Yeah, I'm like running.
Perfect. And then she crit fails.
Oh my God, let's go.
Yeah!
Yes.
Completely misses and
So you run
fumbles
out.
under the
You
wall.
run away.
Yeah.
This deck is doing nothing but
I do a
for us
backflip
tonight,
all the way out,
guys.
like as I'm like at the entrance. I'm like.
I mean, he could have been turned into a peacock. I don't know.
I jump.
That's a slat. What is that?
Is that for crit fails?
It's piercing. Yeah, I think that's piercing. Not slashing.
So
Which one's piercing? It's the third one, right?
does acrobatics give me more movement or like
No.
most things? Okay.
No.
So I just can I make it to the entrance of the door?
You can move 6.
I would say it's the first one.
Okay.
So I run down the steps.
So move yourself 6. So that's 1, 2, 3,
Okay, and then
4.
I try to jump from there to the door.
Onto the
No.
table.
No.
You don't
Under
have
the
it?
table. Hide under the table.
Oh yeah.
You don't
Slide
have
under
you
the
don't
table.
have enough movement to make it to the door.
Slide under the
I
table.
like dash under the table.
Under the table.
And I like since I'm a lizard, kind of I kind of just like attached to the top of the table.
Oh, upside down table grab. Like
Perfect.
bubblegum. Like
I
bubblegum.
think we
Parties,
probably
parties, see down here.
Okay.
Alright. I heal myself or him this round.
Roll
I mean,
it.
you're at 1
I did.
HP, I think.
Yeah, he already
you
rolled
were.
it. And what are you going to do, Zeke? Are you going to move, Russia?
I mean, we probably heard all that screaming.
I think we're just huddled up right here, waiting for something to come back.
Can you come? I mean, I'm gonna go over there and try to get health from you.
Oh wait, can I cast another spell, Brian?
Would the owl be able to?
Sure.
Okay, on you, the drow, because you're probably our greatest negotiator. I cast tongues.
Can anyone?
You
look
can
up big
understand any language, and anytime you speak, any creature with a language can understand what you're saying.
Okay.
We now have a translator.
So
Perfect.
How long does it last?
How tall is your character?
Great question.
Long enough.
like 2 foot.
You said this is reference 2 foot.
So that was him. Zeke.
Right?
So we have Rapier.
I'm just kidding. He's
So the 4 of you, which are here.
My God, is 3 feet tall.
You guys want to go try to find them, catch
We-
up with
we
them?
probably-
No, we think that guy's coming back,
We
right?
probably
let's
heard
wait.
the owl, right? Like
It's like-
all
I
that
don't know.
upstairs.
Cats eat.
Did the
lizards.
owl follow me?
You don't know yet. You ran away.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
weren't looking behind you.
we probably heard all that stuff.
What about? Wait, I never looked in this room.
I did
Maybe
hit
should
him
go
with
check
tug
it
though.
out.
I hit him like a tank. That was a good thing. Like, jeez, I'm surprised I did that much damage before I had to go.
Dude, Tabasco's fast.
Yeah, they
Ruined
they go
kitchen.
fast and fun.
Frost covers a bloated trestle table that stands amid rotting barrels and casks in the middle of what used to be a kitchen. Storage racks along the wall have collapsed into piles of rotted timber, along with jugs and tankards and drinking
are
horns
here.
that once rested on them. A roasting spit lined with icicles is mounted above the 10-foot diameter iron brazen coated with rime. What's rime?
I have no idea.
R-I-M-E?
Oh, that is a type of drink.
That's rye.
Oh, my bad.
It's
Drink
not
of the
raisin.
Frostmaiden.
Oh, yeah.
Time?
And situated near the back wall.
Isn't a tankard like something that people drink out of? It's like a,
Empty tankards, empty casks.
What's the word
Yep,
rhyme?
yep, yep.
R-H-Y-M-E?
R-I-M-E.
So there's nothing there for me.
Drugs of the Frostmaiden.
Is that like your little dragon friend that like that right there?
Where?
Like the little figurine over there?
Uh,
They're right next to
Cloud
Zeke.
or fog.
Marco with the assist!
no, this
Rhyme
is not
of
my
the
dragon.
Frostmaiden, right? That's the hoary
Are we
frost.
using this?
Yes.
I don't know.
Wait.
Marco with the assist. Did everyone get that?
Huh?
What do you say?
As a verb, it's to cover an object with hoarfrost.
We're talking about the noun. Noun.
Are we using this as
Frost
as
form
my
of cold
dragon or
objects,
no?
right? Freezing.
So it's when you
Yes.
put things into the freezer and there's stuff on the outside, it's a frosted mug. That's a rime-coated mug.
Interesting.
Well, no, because frost covered is not frozen, is it?
Yeah, how is that different from frost, Marco?
It's fancy.
It's fancier.
It's fancy.
Frozen in a cloud or fog.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
healed, we'll go Zeke, Thea, and then Rapier.
Okay, so there's nothing of value in there.
That's perfect.
Right.
You still have some movement left, maybe 2 squares.
Go back out here toward the rest of the folks.
Did we ever check that room?
You don't know what's in that room. Jerry was in that room. The only thing you haven't is checked this door right here.
I was commenting for my personal curiosity, not my character. Okay, never mind.
Perfect. I'm just pointing that out to the group.
We should probably do that.
So Thea, you're up.
Yeah. So, do we hear anything upstairs? Considering that's a whole scuffle with the owl.
You hear some stuff, but you don't know what it is. Rumbling.
Rumbling. I mean,
I'm trying to think. Ice storm would probably have to go through a few feet of ice. You'd be able to hear it. So yes, you do hear stuff upstairs,
okay.
but you don't know what it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna
If
probably
you want to do a perception check,
I'm probably gonna just go into that. Like, do I know if it's coming from like this kind
upstairs.
of? Okay. Got it. So yeah, let's do perception.
So you're on your first floor of your house or your place, and then people are stomping around upstairs.
Yeah. So I don't know where exactly it is except for upstairs.
Yeah. So I'm on the first floor in a condo, and it sounds like they're bowling at times.
Yeah.
Now they're not bowling. So if you want to find out a little bit more information, you'd have to roll a perception. You hear noise, you know what it is.
Okay.
Luckily,
Yeah,
they
go back 10.
it hasn't been sublet yet.
Okay, so here, just have a professional arm wrestling with this.
Nat one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, definitely bowling. And you're like, interesting. They have a bowling alley upstairs.
Oh, that's fun.
Generally, you put it in
Hey
the
guys, they have a bowling alley. Do you want to go?
Yeah, let's go right
Nice.
But
All right, that's my turn.
And rapier.
Quick question. How much longer do we have until the giant pops
That's
back
actually
in?
a pretty good question.
You're not certain.
Okay.
But, it was a minute, and it's pretty much only been about half of that.
All right. So
You mean the giant that turned into a peacock because they crit failed the save that they needed to do when you banished them?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
one.
here,
Okay.
You had never seen anything like that before, though, rapier.
Thank you. What?
You've never seen anything like that before.
All right. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna take a look at the empty room at the end here. I'm gonna use the stealth.
Huzzah!
sweet.
You see tons of treasure in this room.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
All right. If
You see 1,300 gold pieces, 4,400 silver pieces, 7,800 copper pieces,
1,300 gold.
yeah. Tell us about this.
5 gold rings that are like this big.
For giants, obviously.
How many silver and bronze?
You got 10 minutes.
1,300 gold.
1,350 gold, 4,400 silver, 7,800 silver or copper. It's a hoard.
If I've still got room and time to move, I'm taking it
And
all.
4 gold rings about this big.
You'd probably alert
Which
us.
roll a perception check.
Which roll one?
Roll a d20.
D20,
So that's the
okay,
big
that's-
dice.
Not that one. This one.
That's
I
the
think?
one?
Yeah, I thought it is. And I need a. You said wisdom.
It's wisdom. It's perception, but yeah, it's a wisdom.
Okay. I need a perception or wisdom. Both of those are +4 for me. So.
Perfect. 8. Yes. You don't even know. You're like, what the heck could be so big and round?
Yeah. If I had to guess, I'd say a ring myself, but.
Your character has no idea what it is. But you're right. They're actually
Yeah.
giant rings.
Clearly,
Clearly, it's a giant ring, but it's a ring for a giant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a play on words. It's trying to trick you.
Yeah.
You also see a 2-foot tall, 50-pound chipped statuette of Thrym.
Statue.
That's made of ice. Thrym. Roll a religion check.
Religion check. Okay.
D20, add wisdom again, I think. Unless you're proficient.
18.
Nice.
And,
Oh! Thrym. You, of course, know who Thrym is. Thrym is the ice god, or the frost giant god.
Is that what I was fighting?
Maybe. You don't know.
Okay, so it's a statue, an ice statue of Thrym,
Thrym.
the ice god,
50, worth 50 gold pieces, you suspect.
worth 50.
Yeah. And it's made of ice. That doesn't seem to melt.
Okay.
And an alchemy jug.
Okay.
Do you tell the rest of the party this information? Because
I'm
they're
certain-
writing it down.
Yeah.
But they may have no idea or have no privy to it because you decide to shut the door.
Yeah, I'm certainly gonna yell about this. Yeah, I'm not leaving though. I'm gonna call for any of my teammates who can hear me, and I'm gonna pick up as much as I can, all the magical items I can get.
Yeah, how do we? I mean, at some you get it all because we're not playing with encumbrance. But at some point, 7,800 copper pieces.
It's gonna really weigh you down.
Imagine 7,800 pennies.
Damn.
And these are copper pieces are bigger than pennies. I'm pretty certain. So we have 10 minutes left. I'm 7 minutes left. Let's wrap it up.
Okay, so is it my turn?
No, next week.
Yeah, I mean, we need a mule to carry all that.
Yes, but we're not playing.
We have
just
axe
take it.
beaks.
Don't worry, my dragon can carry a single gold piece in its claws.
I think I've got
Single gold
a.
piece?
Yes, yes, my dragon's tiny.
He's gonna do the whole thing for us.
You were kidding. I get it.
I thought I had the chest spell.
You're taking it. All that's yours, and we'll figure out the encumbrance rules.
Doesn't somebody have a bag of holding, or was that somebody else that's not air?
I think that's Jackson.
I think that it was Mike back in the day had that.
Mike?
I did, yeah.
Did you
They
play
only
with it?
like.
I mean, I don't know.
If we
That
find
was
a
about
bag
6
of
months
holding, we'll
ago.
use it.
Yeah.
So next week, thanks for splitting the party. It really challenged my D&D skills. I really appreciate that, both Henry and Jet. You know, I've seen parties split before, but having 3 separate on no less 3 different floors
Yeah.
of the dungeon.
Excellent work.
Definitely. So
I've never done that before, by the way.
really.
It's splitting the party is never a good idea in general, as you
True.
see. As you see, Zip got destroyed.
Definitely.
He survived, man.
He
He
did.
did great.
Well, I mean, survive with 10 health.
He had more hit points than he and I did combined.
I wasn't too worried considering I
Hey,
still
that
had
was a good one,
minions.
man.
Actually, no, you had 10 hit points left. You had 12 left plus 1. So
No,
that's
I had 1.
Yeah, but he had 12.
Oh, he had 12.
So that actually means that he had less.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So great
So
job, Henry.
close.
Thank you.
I
Thank
barely
you.
lived. I
Thank you,
did.
Jet.
Wait, also I drew my. Wait, Joe, where's the cast?
And way to have. So what I was trying to do, and Dave is like, "What are you drawing here? This is the worst mapping." Because I had to have 3 different floors on the map at one time because characters were on 3 different levels. At
I
the
mean,
same
I don't
time.
know. I think this is a great
problem is
map.
Pretty good to me.
I mean, I personally, I think I did the best here because I had
Oh,
to
that's
fight a
fantastic.
freaking
Nailed
cheat.
it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was doing
I'm
pretty
so
good.
good.
I had to fight a freaking owl person, and they didn't want
And
to
next
pay.
week, I don't see any
By
problems next
fight,
week.
you
No.
mean you
I'm
shoved
good
in
at
and ran and hit under a table.
I shot it a few times.
Okay, you shoved it 2 times. Fair enough.
That was fun.
Okay, but I was fighting the thing on the cover of the book.
Oh yeah. So we have a whole.
that is
So
on the
so
cover
much
of
for
the book.
3. We have 2 more weeks of this until we're done.
I don't think so, man. That's the goal here.
3 weeks until this ends.
So
We're trying to finish.
We're trying to finish this adventure. This adventure's
Oh.
been going on for a year,
Okay.
and we switched DMs. I took over from another DM,
Okay.
and then in October, I had back surgery in December. I got really hurt, so
Ouch.
we're just picking it up again.
Just saying, this is what I was fighting.
And we wanted to exactly. You got it.
Oh, bird.
And
Oh, bird.
Oh, boy.
we wanted to wrap this up in like 3 weeks, but
So we could get into the Rime of the Frostmaiden. No. So we get into
Bless.
Witch White Carnival.
yes. So, but I don't know. And I defer to the group. If you want me to hurry this up, I can. But I'm trying to.
No, it's fun.
Oh, where's the other bag?
I'm okay
Give
continuing.
another bag.
You guys said this was going
happy
on
running.
YouTube?
Oh, hold on.
Huh?
You guys said this was going on YouTube?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'd like to actually see